What's up guys, welcome to Munchkins Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Munchkins logging in to bring you another Exos Heroes video, and welcome to another core reversal Fate Core for Exos Heroes. So as you guys know, they have been doing this rework for some of the Fate cores that honestly have been underwhelming. That's the word I'm looking for. So one of them is going to be Otard's Fate Core. So let's take a look at what we are getting. This is actually in the in-game announcement, so if you guys want to check it out, if you do forget, it is there. So we're just gonna go through all her passives and of course her active abilities, and you know, all the changes that have occurred or will occur, sorry, at least. So she does have counter 3, which is really great. That means she has the highest, what do you call it? The numbered, I guess, highest numbered counter. So she gains mana if the target dies when she counters, and she gains 1 mana if the health of the target is 70% or more. She will counter upon taking damage. She still has the Dragon Knight Blessing, which she has with her normal one, the non-Fate Core version. So this is a 250%. I do believe she has that, right? I'm pretty sure. I am almost 99% she has that. But we'll go ahead and check, because I don't want to be saying things and it's actually wrong, right? So there she is, the normal version. Yeah, she does have the Dragon Knight Blessing. I should just trust my instincts here. I really should. But yeah, let's go back down there, and it's there. So basically she's really great on Holy Dragon Grounds. She gets a increased damage dealt to dragons when the dragon scale of order is activated by 250%. She gets the overtime effect, which decreases the enhanced Dragon Fang effect used by the fire element dragon of order by 20%. So the fire during fire days, which is really great. Now the additional Fate Core, I guess, passive she gets is the Harbinger of Awakening. So if you have like FC, Shafraken, Rachel, Baraka, the Red Sand version, they all have this Harbinger of Awakening stuff. So, and FC Lepin has this as well. So basically you will afflict a mark of revenge on an enemy that kills an ally, and the buff is removed when the target with the mark of revenge is killed or damaged by Harbinger of Awakening, and activates the awakening effects of all allies with the awakening skill. So the awakening skill will be activated as soon as you hit that particular character. And with FC Otard, you will be getting increase in her critical hit by 360 and decreases the block by 180, and she gets an increased attack speed by 25, and she gains damage immunity for 4 turns when health is at or below 30%. So these are the changes that are going to be happening once she comes out. I think it will be tomorrow. I do believe she will get a banner. So 23rd, yep, that's definitely tomorrow. So yeah, so the changes, this normally deals 525% damage to one target. It is 3 mana. Now the special, the addition here is the red text. She gets another 525% extra damage to the target affected with the status effect when the skill hits. Now, the status effects are as follows. If you freeze the enemy, you stun the enemy, you confuse the enemy, paralyze, shock, petrify, modification is another one, silence, blind, sleep, and provoke. Those are the status effects in the game. So if you don't know, you can go to the help section in this game and go to battle guides, and the whole list for status effects is going to be there, so you guys can check out which are the status effect, which are the damage deal over time, which are marks, blah blah blah. Okay, but essentially those are the status effects. So she will be basically doing 1050% extra, like overall damage if there is someone with a status effect. Now, however, it will remove all the status effects on those target. From that target, I guess you trade in a super high amount damage for one, basically, essentially, killing that character. Chances are the character that gets hit by this is going to die. There's a very high chance, unless they have Tranquil, of course. They will survive. They have Tranquil, but essentially this is a one-hit super burst hit kill. Think of Rudley, and that's what you get with this one. The next one is going to be for her skill 2, which is going to be 5 mana burst. It is going to deal 357% damage to all enemies and deals another extra 357% extra damage to targets affected with the status effect when the skill hits. This will remove all the status effects from the target, just like her first skill. And yeah, that's basically it. She gets a boost in damage. I think I'm getting a lot of dispatch coming back. You guys can hear it. I do apologize, but that is basically it for FC Otard. Now, do I think she is going to change the meta? I don't think she will change the meta in terms of PvP. Even PvE, I mean, this... The thing is, a lot of the bosses in PvE are immune to status effects. So this doesn't really help at all. Especially in Path of Trials. Path of the Trials or Path of Trials. I can't remember if it has a "the" or not, but yeah, she won't be any helpful in the hard mode of the story. In the normal story, definitely, but there are still some bosses who are immune to status effects. So it's very unlikely that you're going to be using her for PvE unless it's the Holy Dragon Grounds. I mean, she has the Dragonite Blessing, so that is still pretty useful. And yeah, unfortunately, the dragon is I do believe is immune to a lot of the status effects as well. So you're not gonna get that. Now in PvP, let's think about this. So the current meta is Rara, FC Annie, and Shafrakan. That, and you know, Iris, right? And of course have Battery as well. For her, so if for some reason the enemy FC Rara does not hit your FC Otard and kill someone else, I actually don't know who you're gonna replace. Are you gonna replace your own FC Rara for this? I mean, I don't think she's fast enough to be considered really fast. What's her normal hero like in terms of speed? Actually, we should check the journal here. So if we go, I mean, let's go 6-star, right? Attack speed 92. I mean, it's not bad, right? 92. If we go, I don't think it affects the attack speed. Yeah, it still sits at 92. So she should be faster than Battery. How about FC Annie? Or Annie? Should be faster. I guess you can replace if you don't have FC Rara, you can replace with Otard. This way you can basically hit a 300 burst, no, well, 300%, 525% damage straight away. She will have increased crit as well, so and it does help having her Harbinger of Awakening on top of that. But I don't know, it's a single target hit. Most people will do a AoE, but you can ensure at least one of them dies if you have it, right? So if I think this through, let's say I attack their own FC Annie. Yeah, I think it's, you can sort of replace FC Rara, but the thing is, you're not taking advantage of the extra 525% extra damage, because there's really no status effects that you're unless you use FC Shifraken, which he can freeze with his ability too, but chances are he won't have enough mana to actually do that unless you go to your second turn. But most PvP ends in the second turn, like the early second turn. So I don't know, you probably can partner her up with someone like Ulum or Digas, which can use block and provoke enemies, and then you can hit them with this. But with the current meta as it is, I don't think she is like that great, right? Maybe if I have to say, she has to be at least in your team 1 in tag team. So you have your main team, team 1 and team 2. Probably in team 1 or team 2 she's gonna do really well if you pair her up with Ulum or Digas. So I think she has a place in PvP. It's just that she really needs a lot of mana. She needs a lot of mana. And chances are you're not gonna get there. Unless, in turn 2. Or you pull out your FC Annie, you put her with FC Otard. I just don't think she's gonna change the meta that much. But obviously she has a spot in a roster. And she can sort of replace FC Rara if you don't have FC Rara. But again, can she survive though? That's the question. I think if she survives like the first turn and your FC Annie survives, basically you do have a chance to use her ability too. But again, the chance of you doing this extra damage is not there, because modification, chances are no, you won't be able to apply that. Petrify, there's really no one. Shock, there's really no one. Paralyze, no. It's only freeze really, and provoke. That's it. There is a chance, like the composition I'm thinking of is going to be something like Ulum or Digas with FC Iris, FC Annie, FC Otard, and Bathory. You can work with that. I'm pretty sure you can work with that. She's fast enough. She'll obviously have second turn versus Rara, because there's no one who can outspeed Rara right now. So I want to say there is a spot for her, but it's not as strong. It won't be as potent as the meta we have right now. Shifraken, is just so powerful right now with FC Rara and FC Annie, and obviously FC Iris. It's just so powerful right now that an attempt to change it with this, I don't think I think you can win some PvPs, but that's only because you win because of the AI being stupid. That's just the way I see it. I think this character is pretty skippable if you have FC Rara. If you don't have FC Rara, I would say this is not a bad choice to have. Certainly, there are a lot more characters that would not require too much mana to do a very strong attack, but that's 525 damage right there. Like, you won't be getting this on your first turn, obviously. You will probably get this on your second turn if she does survive. But yeah, I think she's pretty skippable if you do have FC Rara. If you don't, in PvP, she sort of can replace her. FC Rara, because the thing is, I'm thinking of characters that can do single target and can do bursts on their second ability, and there's really not much characters, to be completely honest with you guys. FC Rudley is one, but his damage isn't on par to that, so yeah. Rachel is a single target specialist. Yeah. Diva is like the reverse. Yeah, there's really no character that does what she does. I guess you can say Bernadette can, and she only requires like 1 mana, but she's not as fast, right? So I do feel like she is playable if you don't have FC Rara. But is she better than FC Rara? I don't think so, because FC Rara only needs 1 mana to hit you with a 300% damage. And she's really quick. She's really quick. Yeah. She can snipe out your Annie faster than you can snipe their Annie, especially. But yeah, overall, let's just say worst and best case scenario, like enemy FC Rara hits your SC Annie, you both have Shafranken in this equation. So basically it's a mirror matchup, except they have Rara, you have Otard. Their Rara goes first, hits your Annie really hard, basically gets killed off with Fear of Abyss. You attack with Otard, you got the 3 mana, burst down their Annie as well, kills it off with Fear of Abyss, and then everything plays out the same. You both don't have FC Annie anymore. If you play it out, the same things happen on each side, and their FC Rara goes next, bursts down. Chances are she will kill you first, or kills a lot of your characters first. There is obviously some RNG in there. Let's say they block, or you block, you survive, you have a higher HP. But yeah, there's certainly a spot for her, but I just don't think she's better than Rara. That's all I'm saying. Anyway guys, I think I'll end the video right here. Please do remember to click like and subscribe if you haven't already. It does help this channel, and I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm as well. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos, hit the bell button there. Follow me on Twitter and on Facebook at Moshkins Gaming. Leave down in the comments below if you are planning to pull on this banner. I don't think I will be pulling, since I ended up pitying FC Bernadette. So yeah, I might be skipping this one unless I do very, very well in trying to get FC Valentina. I might go back here and pick her up. Why not? I would like to have her probably on my Team 2 or something like that. and that would be really fun to have, to, you know, play around with different teams during Tag Week. Anyway, this is Munchkins logging off. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next level.